literally nothing better than that first morning coffee. Good morning everyone, let me put this down. And welcome back to Vlogmas Day 4, I believe it is. I'm in such a good mood this morning. The sun is shining, it is a beautiful day, the flat looks all festive. Oh, it just makes me so happy. I'm literally gonna wake up every single morning of December and just smile every time I see the tree and the decks, and especially on days like today. I feel like nothing is better than like a really cold, crisp but sunny winter morning. I mean, look at that, there is literally not a cloud in the sky, which also means that it's going to be a very cold morning. So I'm quite glad that I have a day in the flat planned today. I am not planning on leaving the threshold, but honestly, this kind of winter sun just puts me in the best mood. I also think that today's outfit is definitely helping me feel really festive. You guys, we've got the tartan trousers on again. I honestly just can't get enough of these. The only downfall I would say about these trousers is the fact that they don't have pockets. So I keep going to put my phone in my pocket and then there's nothing there. There's an ambulance going past. But I've paired it with the red jumper that I picked up from the Black Friday haul that I did from ASOS. I absolutely love this jumper. It's like a really gorgeous, like maroony kind of reddy, very festive colour, and it ties in so nicely with the red in the trousers. So definitely feeling very festive from today's outfit as well. So much is just getting me in a really good mood this morning. Oh, the first little festive sit down in here. I love it. Let me just, there we go. So I have had a new little delivery arrive this morning that I wanted to show you guys because it's from a brand that I feel like they're more of like an Instagram, like independent brand. And I know that I spoke about like, especially around Christmas, I feel like it's a really important time to shop small. I know that it was huge last year and I feel like maybe the kind of hype for it has died down a little bit, but I definitely want to continue that hype and show you some like smaller brands and brands that I think are really cute, maybe more like independent ones. So I have a new little delivery, a couple of items that they really kindly actually got in touch with me and sent it over, and I really wanted to show you guys in today's video because I feel like these would make really lovely Christmas presents. Now it's from a brand called Initially Leather, and they're basically like an independent leather accessories brand, so like bags, purses, things like that, and they have sent over a really gorgeous couple of items that I wanted to show you. So the first one, which I think would make the loveliest Christmas present, is this gorgeous little kind of like wallet. Now I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but they've actually embossed, yeah, I think you can see it there, EM on it, which I just think is so lovely. Now I think personalised leather goods are such a lovely Christmas present to receive because it really goes to show that they like know you, it's personalised, it's a lot more personable, and I just think that's so nice. And these kinds of wallets I think are really handy. You guys know I've got my Marc Jacobs bag, which is kind of like my work bag, and it's just like a big open bag, like there's no pockets, there's no kind of like sections, so things like this are really handy to keep things in. I often will bring just like little makeup bits with me, so I think I'm going to use this to keep in a lipstick, maybe a little powder and a tiny little brush because it is fairly small, but I just think this is the cutest little thing. And the nice thing is that this would be like for a man or a woman, like this is a very unisex present. I can imagine Alex using this to keep in like, I don't know, receipts, notes, things like that. I think it's really lovely, and they come in a few different colours. So obviously I've got the tan leather here, which you guys know I love tan leather. I feel like tan leather is one of those kind of colours that just never ever dates. Like every autumn and every winter I love wearing so many tan colours. You guys know what my wardrobe's like, very neutral, so it goes with everything in my wardrobe. So I just think this would be a really lovely present. I will link down below to Initially Leather for you guys to shop. Then the other item that they really kindly sent me is this gorgeous pouch bag. Now I remember when pouch bags first came out and I kind of thought they were a bit of a trend thing. The longer the time has gone on, the more I realise they are sticking around. They are here to stay and I really like them. I think they make really lovely like evening bags and I adore this one. Now I think you guys know I've been looking for like the perfect tan bag for ages, like absolutely ages, and there's loads of different colour tans out there, so it can be a bit tricky to find like the perfect colour, but I feel like this is just the perfect colour tan. Like it's nice and light but not too light, it's not too orangey, it's not too dark. I think this is so gorgeous. It's going to go so well with so many other tan accessories I have in my wardrobe. Now You will notice that this doesn't have a top handle. You guys know my rule when it comes to bags, top handles and crossbodies. However, I feel like because this is more of like an evening bag, this I can get away with. And also what you can do if you wanted to is tuck the handle into it and wear under your arm, which I think looks really elegant. I've noticed a lot of celebs doing that on like the red carpet recently, and I just think that's a really cool way to wear these kind of bags. I think they're so lovely and very affordable as well, considering what some leather pouch bags can cost. These are really nice and affordable. So as I said, I will link down below to Initially Leather, but I wanted to show you these couple of items because, as I said, I think they would make such a nice Christmas gift. Again, this comes in a few different colours. I feel like black is probably the most classic one when it comes to evening bags. So if you wanted to pick this one up for a loved one, then you can. But thank you so much to Initially Leather for sending those over. That's such a lovely little gift. So, I have done a bit of a H&M haul. These boxes are actually really heavy. I have picked up a few new in winter pieces from H&M. I got all of these in the Black Friday sale and they've only just arrived. It took quite a few days for delivery. I feel like H&M was one of the slowest retailers in terms of delivery. So if you're wanting to pick up anything for H&M in time for Christmas, I would say do it sooner rather than later, but I wanted to show you what's in the boxes. These have literally just arrived to the point of I haven't even unboxed them myself, so I thought we could unbox them together, as well as do a little bit of a try on, because there's some really gorgeous pieces. Now I'm not planning on keeping everything, so I'm going to need your help in deciding what to keep and what to send back. But this first dress, guys, look at how gorgeous this is. I feel like there's going to be lots of party wear in the next few vlogmases, because I really am wanting to update my like festive party wear wardrobe. I'm obsessed with sequins this year. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's the whole pandemic kind of, you know, holding us back before, and now we can go all out. But I'm just loving sequins this year. I want everything sequins. Sequin dresses, sequin bags, diamante shoes, like everything. And when I saw this dress, I thought this was so cute. Now it's this white sequin slip dress, and I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how well you can see the sequins there, but they are just really like subtle. So if you want a little bit of sequins but you don't want something too much, I feel this would be a really nice option. It does have adjustable straps, which is great. What size did I pick this up in? I picked it up in a medium, and I haven't quite decided if I'm going to wear it just kind of like loose or belt it. You guys know I love belting and cinching things in, but I just think this would be such a gorgeous party dress. So let's try it on together and see what we think. Okay, so the way that I'm kind of like envisioning this dress is, obviously it's going to be way too cold to just wear it as is, so I'm thinking of styling it with like a blazer kind of over the top, with just the little bit of sparkle poking out. Now just to show you what it looks like without a belt, it is a little bit long on me, like it does hit just at my knees, and I would kind of constantly feel the urge to pull it up. So let's see what it looks like with a belt. Okay, so this is it start up with my Coach belt I've just chucked on now. I do like it, I just don't absolutely love it. I do love the fact that I can adjust the straps, because it means they're not going to be falling down, and it sits really nicely as like an actual square neckline. And adding a belt definitely does improve the length of it, but I'm just not falling head over heels with it. Let's try it with the blazer. See, this is kind of how I pictured wearing it. I do actually love it as soon as you add the blazer, but I'm not the biggest fan of it by itself. So whether I should keep it for literally only being able to style it like this, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love the sequins. They're very like subtle. Again, I love the fact that you can adjust the straps, because it makes it very petite friendly, and I still think it is a gorgeous dress. On me, I just think this is the best way to wear it. So if you are looking to get it, I think this would be a really gorgeous way to style it up for any parties and like Christmas events that you might have. But let me know what you guys think about it. Okay, next we have a jumper, which was a complete Instagram influence. Why I picked this up, I saw it on, I can't remember who it was, but I was like, I need that in my life. Look at this! It's actually a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be, but it's this insane like alpaca llama print jumper. I just thought this was so cool. I just love around like festive times, and like especially around Christmas, when, let's be honest, you're spending just like a lot of time at home in comfies. These kind of like long line jumpers with leggings I think are great, because they're also great if you're like wanting to pop out for a walk, just chuck on a pair of riding boots and a comfy coat, and I think they are so fab. And I love this as something that's a little bit festive but not too much. I know that not all of you guys like going full garish Christmas, so I think this is a great subtle one. If there's maybe a Christmas jumper day coming up, this would be really cool. I think I got it in a medium. Maybe I should have gone down to, oh okay, this is a small. So just a warning to you guys, it is absolutely huge, but I can't wait to try on because I just think this is going to be the coziest festive knit ever. Okay, so I actually have fallen in love with this knit. I think this is so cool. I've just chucked it on with a pair of H&M Leather Look leggings. These are old, but they do these every single year, so I'll link them down below. I just think they look really cool together. Like, it's kind of almost long enough to be a dress, but it's not. But what I love is the fact that it covers your bum, so you don't have to worry when you're wearing leggings about pant lines showing. I really like it though. I think it's so cool. I think they did actually a few different kind of styles in this kind of theme vibe, whatever you want to call it, so I'll link a few of them down below for you guys if you do want to shop them. But I'd love to know your thoughts about this. Do you think I should keep it? Do you think I should return it? I kind of love it. I kind of want to keep it, so I'm really hoping that you will comment down below saying that you love it just as much as I do, and that you tell me to keep it, and that you enable me just like I enable you in every single video. And the last item from box number 1 is something that I am so excited about. When I saw this on their website, this is actually the item that like made me click purchase. Do you ever have that where you add things into your basket and then often you kind of leave it, but then there's usually that one item where you're like, no, I am clicking purchase for this one item, and it is this stunning skirt. How gorgeous is this? Now, you guys will know I love my white tulle skirt. I actually wear it quite a lot considering it's quite like an OTT skirt, especially around Christmas time. I think it looks great, but it is a bit OTT. And when I saw this, I was like, this is kind of like a good replacement for that tulle one that's just a little bit more kind of like acceptable to wear. Still gorgeous, still timeless, still classic, still very much the similar silhouette, very like a midi length, but because it's not tulle, it's a little bit more kind of like acceptable to wear. And I just think with like jumpers like this, or maybe even like black jumpers and berets, I just think will be so gorgeous. I can totally picture myself in this. I think if you're someone that really loves really like feminine silhouettes, you really love wearing dresses and skirts around Christmas, this is such a great option, because also you can layer up thermals underneath so you don't get too cold. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I am in love with it. Oh my gosh, guys, this skirt, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is such an Ellie at Christmas outfit. I love it. I think it has, no, it doesn't have pockets, that's just the zip I'm feeling. It's got like an asymmetric hem, or is it asymmetric? It's kind of like a, goes up and down. I'm not sure what the exact terminology is, but it's just so beautiful. It definitely needs a little bit of a steam because it has literally just come out of the box. But the length is stunning. I've just put on a pair of boots just to kind of show you lengthwise how it kind of like sits on me. And I really like the fact that it just hits above my boots. I've also got like little socks poking out the boots, which I think really looks cute. And I just love how it sits. The waistline is nice and like thick, which I always find flattering with these kinds of skirts, especially when you're like tucking in jumpers like this. And the colour is beautiful. It's like an off-white, which I think looks really nice with like reds. It would go really nice with greens, blacks, any kind of beige. I feel like this is going to be a skirt you're going to see a lot. I honestly just think this is it. I found it. I have found the perfect skirt for me. I think this is still really acceptable to wear with like day-to-day outfits, events, anything like that. I mean, if you work in an office, I can totally see this with like a little pair of mules for the office. I think this is so gorgeous, and this is perfect if you're like me and you love a really feminine style, but you still want to be very like winter appropriate. Oh, it's got, can you see that there? That is the underskirt. So one thing I will say is be a little bit careful if you are wanting to wear thermals underneath, but I still think if you have maybe like nude coloured thermals or even white thermals, it would be absolutely fine. I just think, oh, actually you could also wear tights because you do have that little pop of leg. Sorry, I'm talking so much about the skirt, but I just absolutely adore it. It's the most beautiful thing ever. I literally just want to stay in it for the rest of the day. Okay, and on to box number 2. First up we have, oh yes, I remember picking these up, some gloves, because I actually don't have any gloves that work with my phone. Oh, these aren't actually how I expected them to be. Okay, interesting. I don't know how well you will be able to see that, but they're like really fluffy on one side, but then on the hand side they're actually quite thin. So they're ones that actually work with your phone, because I have it all the time where I have to take my hands out of my gloves to use my phone and then I get really cold. I really like these. Oh my god, they actually fit my fingers. That is something that never happens to me. Oh, I really like them. I've got my leather gloves as well, which I really like, but I do find that it's so annoying not being able to wear, not being able to use them, wear them when I use my phone. My gosh, I'm getting my words muddled up today. But these are really nice. I like them. 10 out of 10 recommend. Fabulous. Okay, and then next up I picked up a pair of trousers. Now I have been wanting a pair of like creamy white greyish trousers for a really long time, and I feel like these could fill that gap. But now that I'm looking at them, my god, they are huge. They are very, very wide leg and very, very long. So we'll have to try them on and see. You guys know I'm never against getting things tailored if I know they're going to last. The other H&M trousers that I have, I did get tailored and I wear them all the time. So I'm definitely not against it, but I will have to try these on and see. I just think these are really, really nice. I feel like these kinds of trousers are the kind of thing that I just live in winter, especially because with wide leg trousers, when it gets really cold, you can actually wear thermals again underneath. You can tell I'm a very cold-blooded person. Like, I have to layer up a lot. Oh, and I've just noticed, oh, I didn't realise this before, this has a stretchy elasticated waistband, so that is really nice because it's going to keep you really nice and secure but give you room for the food baby. So we'll try these trousers on and see what we think. You guys can give me your verdict as to whether I should keep them, get them altered, or if they're just too much. Okay, so these are obviously huge, like absolutely huge on me, but the main question is basically, are they worth getting altered? And I'm kind of thinking yes. I do really like them. Maybe I should have gone for a size up. I think I went for a medium, a UK 12. Maybe I should have gone for a 14 because they are very tight, even though they are elasticated. I don't know if you can see, I feel like my tummy is just kind of like sitting on the trousers, which I don't find the most flattering. But then I don't know if the 14 will be too wide in the leg. Obviously, lot of excess fabric, but I feel like these are the kind of trousers where they deliberately make them longer than they need to because they all know that like most people probably get them sized or tailored. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I do really like them colour wise. I'm really undecided. I'm definitely going to need your opinion on whether to keep or return these. And obviously, if I keep them, get them altered. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need your help. Okay, now this last item, I am not going to lie, I've saved the best till last. And it's this stunning dress. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. So it's this black velvet kind of bodycon mini dress with these stunning diamante cutouts on it. Oh, it's so, so pretty. I feel like you're not going to be able to get the full effect until I actually like put it on, but this is just absolutely beautiful. I picked it up in a medium. It's actually from H&M Divided, which I'm pretty sure is usually their kind of like more affordable range. I think this was really affordable. Does it have the price on it? It does not, but I will link it down below, of course, if you guys to shop if you wanted to pick it up yourself. But I just think this is such a simple dress to add into your wardrobe for Christmas. A lot more subtle than the white sequin one, let's be honest. If you're someone that loves a bit of sparkle, go for that white one. If you're someone that wants something a little bit more subtle, but just like a little nod to the festivities, a little nod to the sparkle, go for this one. It's so, so beautiful. That diamante detail is just stunning. I can just picture this styled up with a pair of like knee-high boots, or you could even wear like tights or pattern tights. Like my Fendi tights will go really, really well with this. I feel like this is such a classic, really understated yet stunning Christmas dress. I really did tell you I saved the best till last. This is beautiful. Oh my word. Bury me in this dress. This is gorgeous. I think, let's be honest, I love this one so much more. I'm definitely going to keep this one over the white sequin one. This is stunning, just to show you like a little bit more of like the detail. Look at that, that's so beautiful. I'm wearing a strapless bra with it, and I was kind of worried about where this would sit, but actually it's fine. Like, it doesn't show the bra at all. I wonder if I could just about get away with wearing straps. Maybe, depending on the kind of bra that you've got, but I love the fact that it does that. And really like cinches in your waist, it pulls you in it really, really nicely. There's really like not a lot of material to this, but somehow it just looks so, so gorgeous. And I love the velvet as well. I just think it adds like an extra kind of like texture to the outfit. I think this is so, so beautiful. Oh, I really did save the best till last. This dress is absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, the light in this flat, it's just my favourite thing about it. So as you can see, the sun is now setting. It's 3:30 and it is going to be getting dark in the next about 15 minutes. I feel like in winter it just goes dark like that. Like it gets dark for a really long period of time, especially on sunny days like today. It just goes from a beautiful golden hour glow to utter darkness. So I finished work for the day. I had a really productive afternoon of just like admin, getting on with lots of festive goodness, and I've decided I'm clocking off a little bit early this evening. I, as you can see, have lit the fire I have put on The Virtual Fire on Netflix. Girl's got to do what girl's got to do, and she doesn't have her own actual real log burner. So I put the fire on Netflix. I've got the tree lit up, and I'm gonna have just like a really cozy, relaxing evening. I have a few more presents that I need to wrap and put under the tree because the tree is still looking a little bit bare. I just want to fill it with a few more presents, and as I said, I just want to wrap as I go with regards to my presents. So it's gonna be a nice chilled evening. Would you look at that sky? That is the most magical sky I think I have ever seen. So, it's quite a lot later now. Dark later. I should probably close that blind actually because I don't know about you guys, but I hate having blinds open when it's nighttime. And I thought before I kind of like finish this vlog and properly settle down for the night, as you can see, I'm in my PJs, so I'm half settled down for the evening. I wanted to make hot chocolate, and I basically wanted to share my mum's secret hot chocolate, I'm not gonna say recipe, but like technique to get the creamiest hot chocolate. I don't know about you guys, but I love a hot chocolate that like basically tastes like you are drinking melted chocolate. And honestly, my mum does the best hot chocolate, so she has shared her technique with me so that I can share it with you guys. So it doesn't matter what hot chocolate you use in particular. I'm going to be using this is actually one that Alex and I picked up when we went skiing in Switzerland ages ago, and it's still a lot. So this is like genuine Swiss chocolate, but I think my mum uses a Cadbury's one, so you're going to want that. A mug, and the secret ingredient, or the secret tool, a milk frother. Now I know a lot of you guys will have different kinds of milk frothers, whether that's like if you have the Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer, obviously that is the most ideal situation, but any kind of milk frother, whether it's like an espresso one, a separate one, or if it's inbuilt into your coffee machine, if you've got one of the like fancy ones that's got the spout and froths, any kind of milk frother is what you want. So I use this one from Nespresso. Now basically what we're going to do is a couple of spoonfuls of the hot chocolate into the mug, and then also, oh, I did boil the kettle, but I'll just boil it again just to make sure. You're going to pour a little bit of boiling water, maybe about like a quarter of the mug, into the hot chocolate powder. And then basically we're going to mix it up into what my mum describes as a paste, which sounds really gross, but you kind of want it to be this like thick, pasty thing. I think I might have put in a little bit too much water, but that's fine. Just keep mixing, keep mixing. I might put in a little bit more powder just to kind of like thicken it a little bit. Oh, it smells so good already. I literally smell like I am in the Swiss Alps, which makes me really happy, but also really sad because I wish I was in the Swiss Alps right now. But also, can we just appreciate that background? Like, is this not just, this just makes me very, very happy. So you know what? I'm not mad that I'm not in the Swiss Alps. Okay, right, milk. Into the milk frother, and then froth that up. I will link to this Nespresso one as well down below because this one's great for everything actually. It does hot coffee, like, well, hot milk for coffees, cold milk for iced coffees, and then I also use the milk for hot chocolates as well. Honestly, isn't it funny how there are certain drinks that like you only ever drink around a certain time of year? Like I guess cold, like iced coffee kind of makes sense because it's like you're hot, you need cooling down. Why is it that hot chocolate, I will literally not touch the stuff unless it's December? Like if you said to me in October, do you want a hot chocolate? I literally would not even think twice about having one in the evening, but in December, that's all I crave and all I want is like a hot chocolate in front of what I wish was a real fire, and just like chilling on the sofa, just sipping it. It's just my favorite thing in the world. So let me know if you're a hot chocolate drinker. I feel like if you're not a coffee drinker, you usually at least have a hot chocolate, because then that's like some kind of hot drink. I know a lot of you guys often comment whenever I talk about like my morning coffee and like my morning tea and things like that. A lot of you are like, oh, I don't drink caffeine, and I don't know how you do it. So yeah, this is just my chats whilst I'm waiting for the milk frother to froth. There we go. Okay, all frothed. Oh, it looks like a little snowy mountain in there. And basically, we just pour it in. And that, I can tell you now, is the best hot chocolate you will ever have. You're not gonna go back to just using like boiling water and microwaved milk after this. So you can thank me later. Well, I think it's safe to say that I am not gonna be moving from this spot for the rest of the evening. I've got my hot chocolate in hand. I've brought through the blanket from our bedroom, and I'm set. This is literally going to be me for the rest of the night, and I am very, very happy. I think the only way you can manage to get me off the sofa is with the prospect of a bath. It's the only way to make this evening more cozy, and I don't even want to turn off the fire, so I think what I'm going to do is just play some music, have a chill, maybe read a book as well, and just like really enjoy myself. Alex isn't due home for about an hour, so I don't even need to start thinking about dinner or anything for at least half an hour to an hour. So I have like a good 30 minutes to myself just to chill, kind of like, and like zen out from the day, because it's just been a really busy couple of weeks. I feel like I really want to start taking like the time to actually enjoy my evenings again, and like give myself a little bit of a rest in the evening and a bit of a TLC. So I think I'm gonna play the Christmas at Downton playlist, and let me just tell you guys, if you haven't listened to that playlist, it is the best Christmas playlist, other than obviously the classic Michael Bublé, which I love playing when I need something a bit more upbeat and I need to like, I want to sing along and I need to like lift my spirits. But if I want to just zen and chill and just really like, the Christmas at Downton playlist is so good. I listen to the Downton Abbey playlist quite a lot anyway, like when I'm working, if I'm having like a nice chilled evening, I love it. But the Christmas at Downton one, honestly, you guys need to listen to it because it's just the best playlist. Please let me know that I'm not the only sado that listens to classical music. It's so funny whenever new music comes out on the radio, I'm like, no, I don't know that, but you know, put on Classic FM and I'm a happy bunny. So I think that is going to be me for the rest of the evening. So I think I'm going to sign off this vlog here. I really hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas Day 4. Lots of cozy vibes. Let me know what items from the H&M haul that I should keep and which ones you think that I should return. And let me know if you're picking up anything new from H&M and that dress. Guys, I just know that so many of you are going to love it and so many of you are going to shop it. I'm really hoping that it's still going to be in stock, guys, because I have a feeling it's going to be a very popular dress. But of course, everything will be linked down below, so make sure to check out the links if you wanted to shop anything from today's video. And without any more waffling, I'm going to leave this vlog here. I hope you have the loveliest evening. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 4, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.